Welcome to Turquoise. I got sent this game by the developers. This is the second time this has happened. And I'm just so excited because like people think of me and like want me to play their games. Drink your water. So this is a lovely game called Turquoise. It is not out yet as of me recording this and as of me uploading it. So it will be out soon. Ophelia, my cat, is being so adorable right now, and she's like, she has curled herself like upside down and she's looking at me with such loving eyes, and it's very cute and also very, very typical of her to interrupt my like streaming because she's being really cute. But Low Flame Studio was the one that sent this to me, and the game is going to be fully released on April 14th on Steam. And they were really, really kind and sent me the full game. So we're gonna play it. And essentially, it's just a really nice chill ocean game. It's a cozy like reef building game. We don't normally get to play cozy games. Normally I'm screaming and fighting for my life, but this time we get to like look at fish and stuff, and it's gonna be cozy. I'm so excited. So let me read what they have here. It says, welcome to our demo. The game is still in development, so some features are missing. Check out our Discord for updates. Not everything is 100% realistic. We've taken some creative liberties to keep things fun and relaxing. We hope you enjoy the experience. So we're not gonna do the thing because they've already done the thing where there's like the like bull kelp next to corals is not like coral reef corals type stuff is not happening. I should clarify, because I'm also often talking about coral reefs and like big kelps like that kelp not being next to each other in real life. There are other like colder water corals, but those aren't the like coral reef building like hard corals that I was talking about. So, but anyway, I'm really excited to play this cute cozy game. And I hope that you all enjoy the cute cozy game and that we have a lovely cozy experience. Now, I will tell you that I've already entered this game before because I had to figure out where to put my little camera. But I have to redo the tutorial, so we're gonna redo that, but there's a way to do that. So there are 3 different locations. I mean, I guess we could try multiple biomes. What's the plus or minus? They're all pretty. This reminds me a lot of Abzu, this particular biome. I'm gonna start with this really blue one first, and we can try another one. I'm gonna do Discovery. B-Bug GXGGU Utz subscribed at tier 1, thank you, and now you can use other fun stickers. Okay, so let me go into the tutorial because I like speed ran through them just so that way I could like see where to put my camera, which means that I didn't retain any of the information, and also I want you all to be able to see everything. And also, the game developer said explicitly that this is supposed to just be chill, so it's fine. This is a pretend magical world where we can have all of the critters together. It's going to be fine. I'm just excited to have a cozy ocean game. Okay. So settings, replay tutorial. Yes, please. Let's replay the tutorial. First dive, let's discover the basics of the game. Camera movements. So hopefully it's not covered up, but like if you play this for yourself, you're going to be able to see them. It won't matter if my camera's covering you. So but it seemed like there were things right up at the top, so I just put my camera kind of in the middle, in a place that's not as fun for the camera to be, but it's okay. All right, so I have to do the move the camera up with W, and then move the camera down with S. So WS, WS, WS. Now I'm not used to doing this, so this will be kind of fun and good practice for Subnautica, because I'm not used to games that use keyboards. The last one we did that was on Steam was point and click, so it was a little bit different. Move the camera left with A, and then move it right with D. I can do that, W-S-A-D. Zoom in to scroll up. Zoom in the camera with scroll up. And then let's scroll back. Whee! Also, oh wait. Meow. Ooh, is that an emperor angelfish? Okay. Hold on, I'm still figuring it out. I see now. I see, I become the master. Click on the coral building category. Look at all the corals! Those are actually sea anemones, which are related. And then click on a size filter to sort objects by size. So it must be small to large. Yeah, that makes sense. And then click on a filter again to cancel the sorting. Or size filter again. Done. Okay. Click on an object to select it. I have clicked on the object. Place the object with left click. Oh, this is, remember when we talked about how I don't know my left from my rights? Did I place it? I guess I placed it, okay. To rotate an object, hold R. Well, this one is just going in a circle, so it's not really super helpful to rotate it in this case. Toggle snapping to place objects on top of each other more easily with T. Ah. Well, I don't think we could place it there. Oh, it's not, maybe it's on the rock? Did I like just place that in midair? I sure did. That's funny. It's just floating. I don't think we should be able to do that. And I don't know if you all can see it because of where I placed it. There, now you can see it. It's floating. Just chilling. And there's that, I think emperor angelfish just vibing. To add depth to the, or to add to the depth of the object, hold Q. Oh! To subtract from it, press E. Whee! I want to put another one in midair. And then R to rotate it, which is, not going to help in this case. And then right click to switch to the next object. The next one belongs to the same category as the one that you selected. Ooh, I like this one. Pretty. Press escape to quit the building mode. Nice. Click the eraser button to switch to delete objects mode. I have the power to delete life. That's a little bit alarming. Chat says, ocean humor really krills me. Press escape to quit delete mode. Okay. Click on the undo button to cancel the last action. Click on the redo button to redo the last action. I can delete life. I can bring you into this world, and I can take you out. But anyway, click on the focus mode button to observe fish more closely. Well, we're going to be utilizing that a whole lot. Yee! Is that a line sturgeon? A humphead wrasse. It is looking at me in my soul. And then I think, and then we're angelfish. I don't know, we'll find out. And then cardinal fish? We're gonna find out. Hold on. And then, God, I know what this is. I know what that is. I can't think of the name of it. Antheus? We'll find out. I don't know every fish in the sea, people. There's a jellyfish. And then there's a type of clownfish. Hello? Ophelia has put her paw out. She put her paw out and then placed it on top of my hand. Do you want to hold paws? You're so cute. You're sitting directly on top of the computer battery and you're gonna make it really hot. Anyway. Click on the encyclopedia to learn more about each species. Oh, we're gonna live here. Yeah! Look at that. Oh my goodness, they have the conservation status, average size, sociability. This is quite important if you're gonna have like an actual tank. Because some fish don't play nicely with other fish. Damselfish don't play nicely with other fish. And so it's very important that if you're getting fish that you know if they work well with other kids in the pool. Ophelia. Chat said she doesn't know all of the fish in the sea. Cancelled in all caps. Currently in your reef too. So how do I look at more fish? Click on the cross to close the focus mode. Oh, I see now. So we would do like this. Harlequin filefish, those are fun. Oh my god. And it's cool too because it shows you like which part of the world that they would be found in. Sergeant Major, I've seen a crap ton of these because I've been there. I've been to Belize. I don't know if I have any videos of them. And also I've been to Florida and seen lots of them there. They're fun, they're chill. I don't know if I have any videos, I'll have to see. Oh my lord, guess what? I did know what that fish was. Suck it. Bower's parrotfish. Hello, beautiful. So pretty. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta actually do stuff. First dive completed. The ocean awaits you. Expand your reef or set sail to shape a new one. Well, we gotta build a reef. But then we gotta build another reef. So we're gonna build a reef and then we're gonna build another reef. Ooh, excuse me. What is this? Choose a time of day. Well, I kind of like it being like vibey nighttime right now, so. Open wiki. Look! Ah! It was a cannonball jellyfish. I didn't say that out loud, but I thought it in my head. No! No. Chat, I love these. I saw it immediately and I was like, there's no way that they have Anapsis. They have Anapsis femininus. Ah! Also known as the feminine wrasse. The reason that I get really excited about these is that the females are very brightly colored as well. Some even say that they're more brightly colored than the males, but give or take. But they are in Rapa Nui, which is right here. So if you have, so Chile is the really skinny country here. And then Rapa Nui is 5 hours by plane over the ocean, which is an interesting thing to think about when you're there. Like you're standing on your island, you're like, huh, I'm 5 hours away by airplane from the nearest place, like from the nearest country. There's islands that are nearby, but like it's the most isolated inhabited island in the world. And they have these fish there, and I saw them. I don't have any footage of them, but I did see them, and I was very excited, and I still think about them because of the fact that the females are so brightly colored, and I saw a female. Tina Bug said, I think that Brooke likes this game. Yes. Yes. Ooh, they have these. Hey, guess what? I was right. I love that. I was like, oh, I don't ever fish in the ocean, and then I'm over here doing all of this. Then we gotta look about that other one that I think is an Antheus. I figured it out, baby! It's almost like I know fish! I'm excited! Okay. We get to build a reef. I'm so excited. Okay. Whee! I'm gonna give everybody whiplash! Sorry! I gotta get a lay of the land, okay? We gotta figure out what it looks like. We gotta see what our options are, because I have to build the ultimate reef. Okay? This is very important. This is critical work. Rock gallery. Plant gallery. Some of these are plants, and some of these are not plants, but I will allow it. Some of these are algae, which are not plants, but I will allow it. I love you, game devs. I just have to say, this is the caveat that I give for every game that I play. Just because I say that something is inaccurate, and there's also a note at the beginning of this game saying like, hey, there's some of it is not accurate. It's fine. I might comment out of like both the PhD talking and then also the autism part that has to speak the facts. Will sometimes be like, oh yeah, this is wrong. Please know that I understand that it's very difficult to make games, and I applaud that you all are doing this and that they're trying to help with conservation efforts and ocean awareness, and I love that. And I'm really excited to play this game. So we've got rocks, items. Ah! Sea star! Oh, nautilus shells, pots. They had a similar function in Endless Ocean Blue World where you could make your own little reef. But this one's better, in my opinion. Okay, so okay, let me exit out of this. I gotta think, okay? But I can't let decision paralysis. Oops. I cannot let decision paralysis get me here. I just have to go for it. This is the middle, so I'm gonna put some big rocks. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I have to remember the keys. Not that. I don't want it floating in midair. What are we doing? Ah! Okay. Okay, hold on. I try to remember what the key was. Oh, okay. Ugh! Nope. There we go. See? Okay. Let me exit the building mode. Info on reefs. Ooh, hold on, let's read this. Okay, I guess it just shows us how much we've figured out. Focus mode, hide interface. Okay. Oh, I could even change it if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that. Rotate is R, add depth is E. So E was the button I was looking for. I just gotta learn the buttons. Return. Okay, we're gonna get a big rock. I want this rock. I'm gonna move, not that much, right there. And then E. So I'm gonna move it here, and I've placed it. And now, I'm gonna place this one. Ooh, that's an even bigger rock. Oh. No. I don't want it to be floating. Ah! I'm just trying to learn the controls and I'm not doing well, but that's okay. Let me look. Settings. E is add depth. Q. Okay, Q is depth subtract. So EQ, EQ. EQ. Chat, remember EQ. 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 I'm also going to get rid of that rock, so let's do it again. All right, so it's just, the rock is not as big as I thought it would be. This rock's real big. Let me rotate it. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay, there's one rock. And then I'm gonna put this rock, EQ. Bring that rock up a bit. Yeah. Let me get another rock, because I want it to be like, I want a little bit of depth. A little something something, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be the perfect reef. Alright. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm putting down here? You feel what I'm putting down here, chat? Okay. And then, chat, I need you to be on board with me. I need you to feel the wrong vibe. No. We don't want that to float in midair. No, it's too close. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one here. Here. And here. Oh, wait. It's gotta be perfect. I need you all to see the vision. I need everybody to lock in and see the vision. Yeah, that's right. Because if I can just like do whatever I want, then we gotta make it good here. Okay. The vision is visioning. But wait. The vision was not visioning because I picked the wrong one. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. The vision is gonna vision. Okay. Okay. We're gonna start. Oh, it is the same. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. I was right. Because I couldn't see that they had like the medium brown part at the top. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay. I'm gonna rotate it like this. And then I'm gonna rotate it a little bit like that. And then I'm gonna rotate this one a wee bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The vision is visioning. Okay. Chat, do you see what I'm putting down here? Do you get with me? Are you with me? Chat says they see the vision. They say they're on board. Chat also says that they love the little canvas paper effect on the menus. I also love that. I love that, like, it looks like it's all illustrated. Me and the chat are really enjoying this. Guardian of the Coral Reef. We are the guardian of the coral reef. I mean, obviously, I'm here. Okay. All right. There we go, because I gotta add some depth. All right. The vision is visioning. The vision is visioned. Okay? Now. We're going back to the rocks. Going back to the rocks. Okay? Wait. I think. Vision is visioning. We got all this space left. You can't just focus on this one spot, Brooke. You gotta continue the vision. Vision's gotta still vision. So. Next option. Why is it? Oh, it's all the way back there. Bring it forward. That's not forward. Bring forth. Why is it so big? Never mind. Why are you so big? You're too big. Maybe, okay, go back. No, that's up. We'll figure it out eventually. It's too big. Tis too big. It's too big. No! It's not what I wanted. No, that doesn't fit the vibe. No, that's too small. Those will come into play, don't you worry. What about no? No. 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 I'm being real particular. No. What do we got? What are our options here? No, that's for somewhere else. Or no. That's later. Methinks. Yes! There we go. Now we are cooking. Now we are cooking! I'm cooking with gas. I'm not cooking with gas anymore. Because I still haven't figured out the buttons. But soon I will be cooking. Place. So I put the sponges there. And Then... Oh! This is what I thought it was earlier, but that's way too big. I'm gonna be smart here. Sort by scale. Never mind. Let's... That one's too small. What about this one? This one's perfect! I will bring it forward. Just a wee bit. No, that's... no. Okay. Let's pick a different coral. No, that'll be in a minute. That'll be like a little extra something something. How about this one? Yeah. Sponges are good too. Sponges can pull things out of the water. And so they can help break nutrients down into smaller parts or like filter and clean out the water, which is super great and useful. I'm thinking, what about this one? No, but that's the same color. I need a little bit of pizzazz, if you will. A little bit of pizzazz, if you will. I think these add pizzazz, but they're too big. That's an octocoral. Gorgonian. No. Actually, that would do on the other side, but I'm going to put a red one. Too big. Perfect. But I'm going to send it not that far. Right there. Okay. Are you seeing the vision? Is it getting through? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? That is enormous. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Ah, I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm living it. Oh my god. Ophelia, honey, I hear you. Oh. No! I want it right there. No, it's too big. And there's not... What about this one? Nope, that's way too big. It's too big. Instead... Yeah! We'll put this. Cute. Cute and little. And then I'm going to send that one back a little bit. And now we can go into the algae and plants. Oh yeah. There we go. Well, chat, what do we think of the game so far? Stained glass stories redeemed on-screen celebration. Yay! That's exciting. I'm not even, at this point, I have given up on, we're not just putting stuff like based on where it should be biome-wise. We're just putting pretty stuff together. This is all aesthetic. And it's fine. All right. Let me go back here. Let me put another little kelpy kelp in. Oh yeah. Look at that one. But this one needs to go back. Right there. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then I wonder, I'd like to like catty corner it a little bit, but that's, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Nope. There we go. It's like a little hat. That's fun. Okay, let's move over here a little bit. And then we'll see, I guess, maybe we're attracting more fish while we're doing this? Let's see what we can do here. Chad, I've decided we're going to do all of the biomes today. This doesn't belong over here. It belongs on the edge, in my opinion. And it's gotta be further back. Right here. Look at that. Okay. And then now we gotta figure out what are we gonna put in the middle. What do we want to put in the middle? I like these. These are fun. Bring these a little bit forward. No, that's not forward. This is forward. Yeah. Look at those. I think we should bring out the big corals. Yeah. Yeah, 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 look at that. Okay, 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 okay. We gotta send this one backwards, because it's kind of big. Nice. Okay. And then I put like this little one. I'm gonna bring it forward. Ooh, I love that you can see like the shadows of all of the big kelps. Let me bring this one forward a little bit. Right there. Perfect. 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 Are we seeing the vision? I'm so excited. Now, I'm gonna get, where's the big one? Yeah. Bring this one forward. No, that's not forward. No, but then, it feels like it's not balanced. Like this is too big. But I can bury it in the bottom. Maybe? I don't know. I can't. That's too big. But there is a medium-sized one. Right? Yeah, that works. That works. Any big octocorals? Yeah, look at that! That's beautiful. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. I need something right here. Ooh! Yes. But I'm going to bring it a little bit more forward. I guess I can't do that. It's as forward as it's going to get. Okay. And then I'm going to get one of these. Ooh, look at that one. That was a beautiful color, and it's thick and juicy. Nope, that's up. Let's put it there. And ooh, we like this little red one. Look at this one. This one's fun. I'm gonna bring this one. No, I might put something on the ground there. Let me do. Yeah. Okay. Also, I want to see if there's a way to like rotate them. Let's save. Just to be smart here. Settings. Key bindings. Rotate. Toggle snapping. think you can rotate it like in a circle, but you can't. You could throw it in a circle. No, don't save and quit. Save. I just wanted to go back. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is looking busy over here, and over here it's not looking busy enough. These are pretty, but they're not very big. Those are not big either. I want something big. Yeah! I think we got enough. Ooh, it's doing the wave. Ooh, look at them! Ooh, they're a beautiful color during the day. Wow. Wow. Look at these! Ooh, bring these forward. Bring them forward! Forward, my children. Look at that! I want to make like a whole little grassy bed of them. Look at that! Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. We are cooking here today. Let's see what else we got. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. Okay, hold on, hold on. No, I just want to be able to see. Okay. Ophelia. Oh, yeah, fair, Ophelia. I have to feed the kitty, so I will have to return in a minute. I'm gonna put these right here. Look at that. Is it kind of like floating inside of that? Yeah, but it's fine. Okay. I'm gonna pause and go feed the cat. I'll be back. We're good. The music in this is so nice. What other plants do we have? Bring this forward a little bit. Right there. Right there. This is really calming. I like this. I like this game a lot. Ooh, there's a... Ooh, it's big! It's really big. Well, let's bring it over here. It kind of blends in over here. What about over here? Yeah, this is good. Let me just send it to the back a little bit. Right there, look at that. Nice. Sorry if I'm not giving you whiplash, people. I'm really enjoying this game. This is wonderful. Thank you to the developers for sending it to me. It's very nice of them. Okay. Ah! No. I need to bring it forward a little bit. We'll put it... Let's... Right there. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then this can go back here, I think. We'll put another plant. I always love freaking people out. when I tell them that kelp are not plants, because everybody thinks that they're plants. And I can understand why, because they photosynthesize, they look like plants, they're green. Not all of them. There are red and brown algae, and then there's teeny tiny algae that are microscopic. There's different kinds of algae. They're all protists. There's some anthias. There's 2 anthias. And they play similar roles in the ecosystem as plants, but they are not plants. And if you were to touch them, you would know that they're... I keep forgetting which button is which. You'll know that they are different because they feel very different. I love the feel of algae because it's a fun sliminess, like not in a nasty way, in my opinion, my personal opinion. But to each their own, particularly with sensory things. I'm going to make it where day speed is slower. Because I feel like our speed is going so fast. And I'm gonna skip. There we go. All right. We need some, nope, that's too big. That's also too big. I want a small one. That's perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then I need another tall algae. That works. I'm gonna send this one a little bit behind. Yeah. Look at that. Nice. Feels like it's not thick enough though. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Wow. Look at our little reef. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna escape. Look at our beautiful reef. It's so peaceful. Got a cannonball jelly. I'm doing this number. But yeah, ooh, look at you. But some kind of surgeon fish. What are you? Achilles tang. Well, there it is. Currently 4 in our reef. Algae are important food sources for both marine life and people. And algae can taste really good. I like algae. I love those little seaweed snacks. And then I love certain algae. We used to eat, the genus was called urva in Chile, and you could eat that one, and I thought it was delicious. I liked the chewiness of it, and then it was salty because of the ocean. Also, it's just a grouper. Nassau grouper, these are cool. And they are, in fact, critically endangered. I've looked into these before. That's exciting that they have this. I was just talking about algae and then wasn't paying attention to the fish in front of my face. But yeah, we had ulva, and it's a nice chewy texture. And there's another one. It started with an M, but I don't remember what it was. And they had another one. I don't remember which, in Chile. I don't remember which algae species it was, but they would call it cochayuyo, if I recall correctly. And I personally didn't like the flavor of that one, but other people did. Look at that nice humphead wrasse. This is a male, because the males are the ones that develop that protrusion. So they're born as females and then they can transition to male. And they can get really big. Yee! Look at you! Yeah. So I guess we just have to kind of like recruit fish by putting a bunch of stuff in our reef. Saddleback clownfish. I haven't heard of that one. Huh. There are lots of clownfish species, so. Well, we have a really beautiful reef coming along here. And we could certainly keep developing it. And I forgot that there's the fun things. I want to put a fun thing in here, but then I want us to go to a different reef. Oh, we're putting this. Oh, never mind. I could see it, but I couldn't see it. It wasn't up here with us. There it is. That's right. And we're gonna put another one right there. You have fun, buddy. Oh, there's more! Put you right there. And then, there's a red urchin, or is it a purple urchin? It's a whole sphere. We'll put you right there. Don't eat all the algae. So purple sea urchins in the Pacific Northwest in the United States have become an issue because they have been not kept in check with their populations, and so there's too many of them, and they keep eating too much of the kelp, which is a problem. But when you have, let me put you right here. When they have their natural predators like sea otters there, the sea otters can help control their populations, and it keeps everything in balance. It's called keystone predators. So the sea urchin is a, not sea urchin, sorry, the sea otter is a keystone species because it's like the little keystone at the top of like an archway that holds everything together. So if you have the sea otters, and the sea otters can control the populations of the sea urchins, and then that way the sea urchins won't be too numerous and eating all of the kelp, because if you eat all the kelp, then you don't have kelp habitat, which is not good. So that is why we need everything in balance. Not in a Thanos way, let me be clear. But in a like normal way. Okay. Oh, is that a cone snail? Oh boy. Worm tube! Worm tube! Worm tube! Worm tube! Polychaete worm tube! It's gotta be a polychaete worm tube. It has to be. They got some deep cuts in here, so I wouldn't be surprised. I like breaking the pots in games like Endless Ocean. Can you break the pots in Endless Ocean? I don't remember, but you can break the pots in Abzu. Can you? You can break the pots for sure in the Jedi games, which I love doing. I love when you get the Force and you can just push them all. Oh, incredible. Incredible work. Okay. No, not that much. Right there. Just want to see some depth. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, let's put one more like fun thing, and then we're going to a different reef. We're gonna do all the reefs tonight. All the reefs tonight. Every single one of them. You heard me right. We have to try all of the reefs. No. Oh my god. It's fine. Okay. I think that is sufficient for now. And maybe if we come back later, there will be more fish. Oh no. Oh no. Our sea star is just floating. It's just floating in midair. Floating options. Align on surface. Can snap on ground. Right click to randomize. Eh. Okay. How are we doing, chat? Tina Bug said, this will be a good ASMR stream. I'm going to have to watch this on YouTube to fall asleep to. Yeah, this would be a good one. Like if somebody does those kind of streams where they're just like a quiet player and you just like silently go through, that would be nice. That's not going to be me because I have thoughts. But some of you say you do fall asleep listening to me. Or you're studying. This would be a lovely one for you to play while studying. Because I'm just chilling with all of you in our little reef that we have hand built. And now we're going to leave our little reef. We're going to a different reef. It's time to save this reef and we're going to begin a new one. Chat, it's in your hands. Pick now. Do you want option 2 or option 3? We're going to do them all, but you get to decide which one we do first. I'm waiting on the chat. I don't know what the difference between Sandbox and Discovery is. Oh, can't I like... Hold on. I'm pretty sure that I can set up a poll. What? Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I also accidentally like made it where you all couldn't have channel points. But I fixed that. That's no longer a thing. You can now have your channel points back. Because I pressed the wrong button. Alright. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how to set up a poll. That's unfortunate. Well, I could probably figure that out another time. What is this button? Create a poll! Oh my god, I figured it out! New poll, new poll, new poll. Pick your biome. 2 or 3? Alright. Chat, you have a poll now. There's now a poll. Everyone rejoice. This is the first time I put a poll in the chat. Did it work? Can you see the poll? Can I see the poll? What happened to my poll? Where is the poll? View current poll results. All right. 5 people have said 2. So I'd say we're going to do 2. All right, everybody. I'm ending the poll. You've shot your shot. It's 2. All right.
It's 2.
Ah!
All right.
I could hear myself and it was a horrendous experience. And I don't want to have to experience that again. Okay. We did a poll. Win chat. And then there's stickers of Queso and Kitty. And then also King Julian in the chat, which I love. As we all know, I am a Queso fan here in this house. You all voted, and now we're going to do it. And for a slight, brief amount of time, the super chill, cozy game was not brief because I screamed, but it's okay. It wouldn't be oceanfilly streaming without. Woo! Yee! Look at the pink sand! Look at this one! It's beautiful! Wow. Look. And it looks like watercolor, And there's some kind of... Is that a parrotfish or a wrasse? Come back. I can't see you. I gotta see the shape of your mouth. Come back to me! Oh god, there's lionfish here. Well, everybody be careful. Lionfish are delicious. I need everybody to be, like, 1,000% on board. Like, I need you to lock in with me on this. Because they're delicious. And people are terrified of them because of... What are you doing, buddy? It just kind of stopped there. Mediterranean parrotfish. There are lots of colorful fish here in the Mediterranean. People don't realize it. Okay, hold on. We gotta find... Ooh, chocolate surgeonfish. There it is. So, they're not supposed to be here. They unfortunately are. So I never physically saw them with my eyeballs in the water in Belize. However, one of the places that we stayed at was a dive resort. And there were, it was on an island that had 2 dive resorts. And so the other dive resort that we weren't working with, but the guys that worked there were super, super nice. They had caught a bunch of these. And so I got to take some really pretty pictures, which I will insert in here. And we got to see them. They were beautiful. And if you take all of the venomous fins off, it's great. And you can eat them, which is super helpful because they're very invasive here. They're not supposed to be here at all. So they have no natural predators for the most part. And so their numbers have just exploded. And they're just eating everything off the reef. But we can eat them back. And so I got to try some of it, and it is melt in your mouth good. I still think about it. We were in Belize in 2024. So I had my autism diagnosis, and I went to Belize for a month. So here, actually, you know what? We're gonna have a story. It's story time. Here's the kicker. Or we'll look at fish. Here's the kicker. I did my autism evaluation. I went to the place that was closer to where I was gonna fly out of. And we were about to fly out, and they called and were like, your autism evaluation is ready. And I was like, I'm not in the place anymore. And so I had to wait a whole month in Belize and do my research and just not think about it, which was, granted, I had a lot to think about at the field. Look at this beautiful basslet. Basslets are fun. But, yeah, pseudoanthias. Or pseudoanthias. But anyway, there she is. Look at her. Beautiful. She looks so gorgeous. And she's swimming just like she should. Yeah, I'm so excited. Anyway, yeah, so I came back from Belize, and then I had my autism assessment, and then literally the next day we went to the Florida Keys. So I literally had no time to process that, which was an experience. But anyway, so yeah, almost 2 years ago, I was doing my field work, and then almost 2 years ago, I got diagnosed autistic. So, 2 big deal things. Atlantic horse mackerel. I'm not seeing the horse, but I was seeing the mackerel. Another one. Dusky grouper. Groupers are cool. I haven't really seen any in real life though. In in the water. I've seen them in aquariums. Look at that little face. It's cute. This is a lovely game. And yes, they are vulnerable. I'm deeply enjoying this. Praise the poll. Yes, chat, eat lionfish. Okay. So, Let's go back down. No, that's not down. All right. This reef is like so nice already. It's almost like it doesn't really need that much more. But we're still gonna add. Let's look at our rock gallery. Woo! Wait. I like the one with a little bit of green on it. A little something, something. Let's send it, no, send it to the back. The back. And then I'm gonna rotate it. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh! Oh, look how tall it can get. Okay. Let's look at the rock gallery some more. Reef builder, place 100 elements. We've already done that? Goodness sakes. And then I'm gonna put this one right next to it. And then I'm gonna put another one, but I'm gonna rotate it. Look at that. And actually, hold on. Undo. I'm gonna make it slightly shorter. Eee, look at that. I love that. That's pretty. Okay. Now I gotta feel out the vibe here. Because we've got that. There's all of this, which is very pretty. Alright. This view back here is beautiful, so I don't really want to disrupt that too much. I think this could be nice. Yes, indeed. And I'm going to bring it forward. Just like that. And then I'm going to... Oh, I wanted to have it lower. Well, instead we'll just get one that's shorter. See, yeah. Like, put that right there. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah. Y'all seeing the vision? You seeing it? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here, where I'm going to put like this, and then this one like that, and then the short one right here. Ooh, yeah. Look at my little reef. She's so pretty. Okay. Now we gotta think of something to put in front of here. Ooh, look! Ooh. What if I bring this just a little bit forward? Right here. Yeah. What do we think about that? Yeah, look at that. That's perfect. I love that. And then... No, I don't want to put this here. Let's... I see the vision. I wish we could... I don't know if we can turn it. Like, catty corner it. I wonder if there's a way. I feel like I tried to figure this out earlier and I couldn't figure it out. Toggle snapping. Wait, yes I can. It's R. Because I was just thinking like, oh, you can't because of like the ones that are just circles, but this is not a circle. This is bigger than a circle. R. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chat, I'm cooking. Chat, I'm cooking! However, I don't want to put this here. But it can be placed somewhere else later. However, I do I'm gonna bring this forward and put that there. And then I'm gonna get another one. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Yes! Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful our little reef is. I'm gonna bring this forward as well. Put it right there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. No. However, a sea urchin is fair game. Or not sea. Brooke, this is not a sea urchin. It's a sea star. You know better. You know better. Shame. Shame. Shame on me. Shame, shame, shame. The music's so calming, too. Look at how pretty. Yeah, I'm liking this. This one's a little bit more simplistic, but that's okay. I'd rather it be that way. And then right here, I have this. Let's put it back a little bit. Not that far. Like that, but I'm gonna rotate it. Not that much. Yeah, like that. But I'm gonna send it back a little bit. Perfect. Actually, I lied because it looks like it's floating. There. There we go. Now that's perfect. And we're gonna put some plants surrounding it. Oops. Well, actually, this is better so I can see where I'm putting the plants. So, no, that's further back. No, go in. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Chat, am I cooking? Am I cooking? Not that far. Oh, put them like so far back. Come on, come forward. There we go. Let me get a little bit. This is, yeah, this is gonna be like our Lost Atlantis. Chat saying it's like a Lost Atlantis. Yeah, I would agree. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Look at how pretty our reef is. We need something back here though. Like this is like really sparse. There's nothing there. That's too big. We could put another pot there. I just don't want it to be floating. Yeah, so like put that there. Yeah, let's rotate it. I think would be better. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then... No, that's too small. I want a big one. I want a big Gorgonian coral back there. I want it to be like red, not purple. But it might just be purple right now because it's night. No, a little bit further back. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We exit out. Let me go down a little bit. She's looking real beautiful. She's got so much depth. Let's put something up here. It's looking a little, I don't know. Let's put, those are kind of big. Those are kind of big. That blends in too much. No, not big enough. Not big enough. Although, move that forward. Ooh. Yeah. I like that. Move it back a little bit. Look at that. That looks nice. It's a good contrast. Ooh! I like. Let's see, we'll put that all the way back there. Okay. And then, let's see. That could work. No, I don't like the, no. No. Because I want a medium. That could work. We'll do those. We'll do those again. Bring it a little bit forward. Put that one a little bit back. Bring this one a little bit forward. Just a wee bit. Okay. Our reef is reefing. Now we're getting to the edge of our reef. But our reef, she's reefing. I'm gonna put one of these back here, but I'm gonna put it further back and we're gonna rotate it. Yeah. Cool. All right. I don't know what to put in this corner. I haven't really put any corals, but I'm just not feeling them here. Just not feeling it. This makes sense though. I should bring these forward by a lot. Oh, whoops. No. No. There we go, like a little dude. A little guy. Just a little guy. Yeah, there we go. Chat said, so cozy, I'm falling asleep, help. Yeah, this is probably not the greatest game for me to be playing at night. Unless, of course, you're trying to go to sleep. Then it's perfect. This will be the perfect game for people to sleep with. Look! Look, 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 look! You can put it right here. Okay, let me bring it forward just a little bit. Right here, right here. Yee, look at how cute it is. I'm not really doing a whole lot to this one, because the other one I was like maxing. My sea star is floating. I must erase life. No, don't, no. Yes, erase that. I'm gonna let this one float just because it's funny, but can't have the life floating. So instead, we gotta place this again so that way it is not floating in air. There we go. Look at that. Okay, let's add a little bit more, and then we'll go ahead and we'll try the third biome. Add something else, a little something else. Let's look at the rocks in our rock garden. These would be perfect right here. There she is! Hi, Ophelia! Speaking of... Yeah, put those like right there. And then I'll bring them forward right here. And then there's like these little tiny rocks. Make sure they're not like floating in midair, which I think they are. And then we'll put like a couple little plants interspersed. So send it a little bit backwards. Put that there. Grab these and bring it up towards me. Well, that didn't work. I can't see it. Okay, there they are. Ah, okay. Right here. There we go. Where? Give it a little bit of color here. No, not that much. Right there. Yeah. And then I need some sponges. Throw a couple sponges. Throw a sponge right there. Yeah. Let's bring this sponge up to the front. Sponges are fun because many of them, not all of them, have spicules, which are structural elements. And there are some called the glass sponges, which literally have little spicules made of silica, which are glass, which is fun. And then, of course, I've talked about these at length on TikTok before and Instagram, because people freak out about them. But there are little shrimp that they'll partner up, and they'll go inside. Go back. Let me send this back. They'll go inside of the Venus's flower basket glass sponge, and then they outgrow it. Or outgrow the ability to escape outside of the holes in the Venus's flower basket sponge, and then they're just stuck in there forever. And then they make babies in there. Babies escape out of little holes, and they do it all over again. An endless cycle of getting stuck inside of a coral because you outgrow it. But yeah, sponges are really cool. They're really weird because they're like barely considered animals. They might be the basalmost group of animals, but it actually might be the ctenophores. So Porifera is the phylum, and then Ctenophora is the other phylum of like the ctenophores, the comb jellies. And so there's genetic evidence suggesting that it could be the ctenophores that are the basalmost group. I was thinking and then wasn't doing this. But traditionally is not the right word. Based on evidence, we thought it was sponges for a long time, and it still could be, but the jury is still out. People are still looking into that, but it's a heated debate. And so sponges don't have a lot of the traits that most animals have. For example, they don't have tissues, which other animals do have. You have tissues, not the kind that you wipe your nose with. I'm trying to think of what I want to put, like, right there. Do I want to plant? Oh, sorry, that was my arm. Sponges. No, the sponges don't fit the bug. The big sponges don't work. A little sponge, though. A little teeny tiny. That's not a teeny tiny sponge. This one. This one could work right here. But I'm gonna send it back just a wee bit. Not that much. Now I can't see it. Right here. Dang, this music is really nice. Now it's gonna put me to sleep. This is kind of fun. It's like a little cave. Little cave that the fish can go in. Yeah, like a little fish cave. A little fish cave! I like a little fish cave. And then I'm gonna bring this forward. Not that much. Right there. All right. Well, let's look at it in the daytime and see how our reef looks. Let's go all the way to the end. Yeah, so this one's got a lot more like rocks and algae and stuff. And nice greens and reds. This one's gotta go. We can't have this. Can't have you floating, buddy. Can't have that. Well, this one's also floating, so let's fix that. Let's fix that. Can't have that floating. Can't have that. Because I was trying to have it. Might be easier then if I just do this. Go back a little bit, not that much. Right there. Now we're cooking. There we go. Now it's good. Now we are cooking. Wow, it's so pretty. This one's a little bit more sparse, but that's okay, because it's so beautiful. All right. Is everybody ready and excited to go to the other one? First, I think we should look, see who we have. Let's go into the focus mode. There they are. There it is. This is a type of damselfish for sure. Little jerk. Yeah. Let me check the chat. Sponge borp. The housebound shrimp made me sad, says Tina Bug. Thank you so much for the bit, Sunflower Menace 621. I appreciate you. That's sweet of you. I love you all. I hope you all are loving this stream. This is really relaxing. I'm even getting kind of like relaxed and sleepy. Ooh, there's a new fish. But we didn't get to see it. Mediterranean. Blah, we've seen you. We don't. Woo! My beloved! My baby! I loved you, Don Holocanthus! The long spine So they're in Diodontidae. They are not pufferfish. They're porcupine fish. They have spikes, unlike pufferfish. They can blow up, but they are not pufferfish. They're all in Tetrodontiformes, but they are not the same thing. These are fun because they are they're circumtropical. Circumtropical means that they're found, as you can see, in lots of different regions, like in tropical areas. So I saw them in Rapa Nui. They existed in Belize. I can't remember if I saw one or not there. I think I might have seen one in the distance, but I don't remember. But these are fun. They're so cute. They have these gigantic eyes, and they have like really cool, like, I don't know, like starry effects to them. I saw a bunch of them in Rapa Nui, like ridiculous numbers of them, and they were just so cute. I have pictures that I will either have shown already or will be showing now of these in Rapa Nui, and they were just so freaking cute. And they're big. They're like that big, and they're fun in aquariums too. I've seen them in a lot of aquariums. They're just so cute. I love them to pieces. They got the little spikes and stuff, and I've painted them before, so I'll include that. But these are one of my favorite fish species. They're just so lovely. Ooh, these are pretty. I've not seen these before. I've seen angelfish, but I haven't seen this one. Pomacanthus. Yep. Pomacanthidae, I think, is the family. Dusky grouper, which I think we saw already. I've seen this. I've seen you. Peach fairy basslet. People say that birds have wild names, but let me tell you, fish got some crazy ones too. Triangulate butterfly fish. I think that was the one I was trying to see earlier. All right, I think we've seen all of the fish that we can see. Let us save. And then I want to go back to our other reef and see if there's like more fish there. Let's go to the coral reef. Yes. Come on, load our save file. Everyone's saying to baby and has cute emojis. All right, let's see. Anything new over here? Oh, our sea star is floating in midair, but it's funny, so I'll just allow it. I'll allow it. Let's see if there's anybody new. What's that cannonball jelly? Another one. Purple Queen Anthias. Okay, we've already seen all of these. Oh, there are more now, though. There are more here, I think, than there were earlier. So. All right. Let's escape here. And we're going to do our third and final one. Save. We're going to do our third and final one, and we're going to go to the new one. I'm not going to do a poll for this because we got one option. Let's see what it looks like. This is pretty. It's very red and orange. Really pretty colors. This one's a lot more sparse. All right. I'm already feeling in me spirit. We gotta add some kelpies back here. I feel it in me bones. What are we thinking? Ooh! Hold on. Hold on, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I forgot. We'll come back. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're coming back. And yes, gas sunset. It was very pretty. I wanted to place these. I think this is a whip coral. Oh, I guess you can put it on the exact side, which would be odd. I wanted to place these because it just felt like it naturally should be here. Right there. And here. Come forward. Yeah. And then let me get another one. This one. When I go over here. Ooh! Now we're cooking with gas! Chad, am I cooking with gas right now? Oh yeah. Actually, I lied. Oh yeah. Right there. Right there. Eee! Beautiful. Beautiful! Okay, now we're done. Now I'm content. I could obviously build upon this endlessly, but we gotta try out the other place. Chat said I am definitely cooking with gas. Yay. Let us go to the sunsheds. Okay, so we've got sunset, yes. Kelp forest, coral reef, and sunset shoals. Is it going to be perpetually in sunset? Don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. But first, I have to make sure. I'm still recording. Okay, thank God. Sometimes I get worried. Sometimes I get worried. But we're still good. I'm still good. Okay. It appears it will not perpetually be in sunset. So this one will not allow you to have the big corals. Or big corals, good job. It will not allow you to have the big kelps. Interestingly. Huh. Huh. No tall kelps, I guess. Shame. Shame. I felt like that's what it needed. These work, I guess. They're not what I was thinking, but it will work. Right there. And then right there. Yeah. Oh, so each place has like its own kind of like different whatever. So this one doesn't have any of those pillars or anything. So let's see. Oh, this one has less stuff in it in general. That's fine, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna bring this one a little bit forward, like put it like right here. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna populate it. That's not what I wanted. No. 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 Come on. No! Fine. Right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Pretty. And we can put... Ooh, an orange one. Yeah, look at that. Put that one there. And then we'll put this one here. But actually, I want it back a little bit. No, that's not back. One day I will learn the controls. There we go. So, sea anemones are related to corals. They're not corals, but they are related. They're all cnidarians. They all have the stinging cells. So, some of these you can touch and some of them you cannot. So you have to look it up. If you're going to tide pool, usually there's guides for that area and you can see what you can and cannot touch. Sea anemones are fun because, at least to me, some people don't like the sensory experience of it, but I do. Let me put this right here. When you touch them, it kind of feels like you're not touching anything at all, but you feel the resistance. It's weird, but I like it. But not everybody does. Nice. I feel like we still need a little bit extra day. There we go. Let us go, the chat says. And there are new fish. We'll look at the fish soon. I gotta create. I feel it in me bones. Let's see. We got all this space over here that we're not utilizing. What kind of corals do we have? That feels too big. Way too big. Way too big. That could be good. That's nice. I'll just kind of bring it a little bit forward. No, that's not forward. That's forward. Yeah, that feels nice. And then... yeah, that could go there. Let's go down a little bit, because we're going to need to add some depth, for sure. Because I feel like we got a lot of stuff in the back, but not in the front. Stuff in the background, but nothing in the foreground. I want to put a couple of these on here. These gorgonians. That works right there. And then bring this one, I think, to the front. No. That is a beautiful fish right there. Put that right there. Put this one right here. No, it needs to come forward a little bit. Pretty. Octocorals are soft corals, so the hard scleractinian corals are the ones that are reef building, and then the octocorals are soft. So they are related because they're all cnidarians, but they are not the same as the hard corals that make The reefs. Hello? Come forward. No. Right. Nope. There. There we go. And then I want to put a sister. Right there. Ooh, yeah. But let me make sure it's not floating. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. No, let's put... this could work. Yeah, that's fine. Right there. And then... no, that's not big enough. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna put a brain coral. Yeah, look at that. That's the perfect shade and everything. Beautiful. I'm gonna put it further back here. Just like that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I'll put some of this red. No, it's not big enough. Yeah, look at that. Slide it back there a little bit. And then slide this forward. Oh my goodness. It's really pretty. Hee. Put that there. And then, what else are we gonna do? I'm gonna put this up here. No. No. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Too far up. This is very nice. This is a wonderful, calming, chill game. It still feels very sparse. We gotta add to it. Need stuff in the foreground. What do we have? This looks like a tusk shell, which is a type of gastropod. They're really weird. They have like that long tube and the body on the inside, and those are one of those critters that just kind of astound me that they exist, because I'm just like, huh, you're a thing. And they are in fact a thing. Some little rockies right there. Some even smaller rockies. I haven't seen Project Hail Mary yet. Even when I plan to post this, I won't have seen it, but I will be seeing it the day after. If I post this on the Monday that I think I'm going to post it on. There we go, that's looking much better. I didn't have time because I was working on things, but I'm going to be seeing it now. So it's better late than never. I'm not going to put this yet. Chat says, oh yeah, it's big brain time. It is big brain time, chat. Yes. This, yes, yes, yes. Right there. Woo! Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Ooh, yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Because it needs to be higher. There! And then, let me make sure it's not floating. It's just barely floating, but it's fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, what are we going to put down next? Definitely want to do this one. I'm going to rotate it. Yeah. Oh, nope, I just barely missed it. I wish there was a way that you could, like, rotate it in different directions, so that way if I mess it up, I didn't have to, like, go all the way around. Ah! Still learning these controls. Okay. So I want to see to the top here. We're pretty far down. Alright. You go back. Let's send this right here. There we go. Pretty. Beautiful. Perfect. I think we should put a sponge in this corner. Yeah, right here. No. No. No, I want to be able to see. There we go. Okay. Q to bring it forward. No. E to send it back. Right there. There we go. And then we could put something else like this. Yeah! Right to the front here. Ooh, look at that beautiful sunrise. What a beautiful color. And then I'm going to rotate this around. Perfect. Look at how lovely that is. Tina Bug said the red scape reminds me of the red area in Subnautica. The grassy plains, I think it is. Yeah, I was just thinking that as well. It looks very similar. Ooh, we haven't added a lot of these, so let me add one of these. These sea anemones. So if you're touching a sea anemone, make sure that first it's one that you can touch, but then also don't touch the oral part, the mouth. Touch just the little, ooh, it's a type of parrotfish. Just touch the little tentacles. Because the mouth part is very sensitive and has the mesentery and everything. Okay, that's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. Put it right there. I love that they have like the sand comes up and then it gets messy and then it's fine. I'm gonna put another one but smaller up here. No. 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 Right here. Right there. I fear it's not floating! Yay! Oh, cool. Yeah, you can see. And there's the sun. This kind of reminds me of Coral City Cam. They have cameras that film in, I think it's in Miami, underwater all the time, and you can see all kinds of different marine life. It's really cool. I highly recommend looking into it if you want to see some cool critters. Just being marine critters in the wild. I'm gonna bring this right here, like right on this edge. Yeah. And we need something right in that area because it's just not much. About this. Yeah, that works. But we already have that color, so let me do a different color. Try this one. And I'll send it to the back. No. Right there. Perfect. Perfect. All right, I want to look at what kind of fish we have, but let's take a look. No, not that. Well, I guess we should save it anyway. This one's still a little bit sparse, but it's coming along. All right. First of all, I'm giving you all a poll. Chat, you're getting a poll from me. Another poll. Are you excited? All right. The poll is, which is your favorite biome? It's loading. Come on. Well, then it crashed. Okay. What's your favorite biome? I can't spell. What is your favorite biome? So the first one we did remember was a coral reef. And then we had the kelp forest. And then we had this one, which is the sunset shoal. All right, chat. Vote. I need you all to vote. Like your life depends on it. Let us know. Which one is your favorite so far before we look at the fish? Or we wait for daylight. I know which one is my favorite, but I'm not going to tell you yet. Okay, we're getting mixed results here. I need some tiebreakers. Come on, chat. Vote. Vote for your favorite. I want to see what your favorites are. I fear that most of the chat has fallen asleep. All right, let's see. All right, and the winner is the kelp forest, which was also my favorite. Nobody liked the coral reef. Wow, all right. I liked the coral reef. I like them all. But yeah, no, the kelp forest was the winner. And you know what? That's a fair winner. I'm also very excited that I have figured out the polling option. We're gonna start using that a lot. I almost heard my own voice again. All right. Now we can look at fish. Focus mode. Ooh. What are you? I feel like I know what you are, and when I see it, I'm going to be mad. Rockfish. I am going to be mad. I am mad. I know Sebastes. I've worked with Sebastes before. I should have known. I'm disappointed in myself. Rock grouper? Coral grouper, sorry. I was close. Very pretty. Look at how beautiful that fish is with that red and those blues. I want to do a sweater with a red and a blue. I've seen some pretty sweaters. I have, chat, I have so many, I feel now that I've like gotten, I've done a lot of like stuff with papers the past like month and like applications and stuff, and And now I feel in my brain that all of the creative stuff is coming, and I have so many creative ideas and not enough time to do them all. Ooh, sad. But there's so many different colors and things that I want to like knit. Also, my sweater's coming along. I now split off the sleeves and we have a body, which is very exciting. So I'm getting through knitting the body. And then I also have I have more Langcloud tweed coming, but it is in a color that looks like trout. And so I'm going to make a pullover, and I bought buttons that are fish to go on it. I'm just so excited. I'm also going to be making a little like spring summer bunny cardigan. It has bunny buttons, not bunnies on it. There are bunny sweaters, but I don't have patterns for those yet. Like I haven't bought those patterns or done them because I only have so much time. But I'm also working on a jacket project. I didn't knit the jacket, but you all will see what it is. And I'm very excited about that. And then I've seen about like dyeing jeans and things. And I'm like, ooh, this is fun. There's so many creative things that I want to do right now. But anyway. Hi, kitty cat. You're so freaking cute. Moving on. Dick's damsel. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah. And Tina Bug said, I am loving the side quests you've been doing with commercials. Yeah, I have been side questing, and it was really wonderful, and I enjoyed that experience so much, and I felt like such an imposter, because I was like, oh my god, I'm filming in Burbank. I don't feel qualified to be here. I was like, I'm a fish biologist, but that's exactly what they wanted me. Ophelia, hello? Why are you... Girl! Please! You've, like, pushed us all the way in. Okay, anyway, cat. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Dick's damsel. I mean, that's a good representation of what they are. But anyway, let's see here. Black tip grouper. I also love they have the different, I addressed it, but I didn't address it earlier, that they have like the different categories for conservation status. So they're using the IUCN Red List, which I love bicolor parrotfish. They're so pretty. Look at how beautiful those colors are. Just stunning. So I can walk you all through what these are. These are freaking gorgeous. I saw this fish in Belize that I don't know what it is. It was some kind of damselfish, but I don't know the species. It was the most blue that has ever blued that I have ever seen. No camera was going to capture that. I have snatched you. I couldn't even believe that my eyeballs were seeing it. It was just so distinctly blue. It was stunningly gorgeous. There she is! Hi, kitty cat! My beautiful baby! Anyway, oh, I have a sweater that I'm going to be making that is not that shade of yellow. It is a much, much paler yellow. But I'm going to be doing the wave sweater, and I'm going to do it in a light ice blue color. And then I have a yellow, like a very pale yellow Surrey alpaca. So it's kind of like ice kind of colors to me in my brain. The yellow and the light blue, like the pastel, like turquoise kind of blue. Like this game's name. I'm excited about doing that wave sweater. Again, there's cat hair. So many things and so little time to do everything, right? Kitty! As the chat is saying. I was saying something beforehand and I genuinely don't remember what it was. Ooh, unicorn fish are fun! They have a little nose. Some of them, well, this one has it, but not as much. But some have more of like of a protruding snout that looks like a unicorn. These are fun. I love these. I love them. Oh, we were talking about this. So least concern means that their populations are really great. We're not worried about them. Like, obviously, we don't want to just all of a sudden start decimating their populations, but least concern is a good place to be. Most of these are least concern. Red Emperor. Lujanus. Okay. Lujanity is the family. White Damsel. Evil Incarnate. Oh my god. Look at how beautiful that is. Labradee is the family for these. These are beautiful. Wow. Anyway, Azure Damselfish. These are very pretty. Cryptoptera, yeah. That genus I'm very familiar with. These are very pretty. There's many different damselfish, and they're all gorgeous. That's the thing that gets people, is they're like, wow, look at how pretty this is. I want it in my tank. And then, I haven't owned saltwater fish. I've only ever owned freshwater fish, but I would like to one day own saltwater fish. Near threatened means that they're at risk with their populations, but they're not quite at like threatened and endangered. I'm not seeing anybody else besides that. We might have to go to other places. So you've got like endangered and then critically endangered, for example. If we're at critically endangered, that's really bad. That means that there's very few left, and if something is not done, then they're at risk of going extinct. But it has to do, when they're looking at it with the IUCN Red List, it has to do with how big the populations are and whether or not they'll be able to reproduce and make more to keep the population going, essentially. And so when you have these situations where the populations are so small, this one's vulnerable, see? So like, you have just the different levels to get you there. So they're vulnerable to extinction, right? They're not vulnerable to, well, vulnerable to extinction eventually, but vulnerable to becoming endangered. But there's all kinds of different factors that might lead to fish or any kind of animal becoming vulnerable to being endangered or near threatened or critically endangered or whatever. And oftentimes, for example, it could be overharvesting, or it could be habitat destruction and loss are some of the biggest key factors that affect wildlife and their species. Anthropogenic factors, climate change, all of these different kind of factors can lead different species to become vulnerable. So you have the species as everybody that's able to potentially interbreed with each other, but then you have individual populations. And the populations, for example, with the azure damselfish, the populations could all be like right here. All of them, that species range is all right here, but there's like little populations within that red rectangle, and those can be determined genetically, for example. But yeah, a little quick lesson for you all. What a pretty fish. Anyway, this has been a really lovely game. It's been really chill. I've really enjoyed this. I'm having a great time. This is a game that I would definitely come back to. If I just need a little break, I can just come in here and just build my reef. And I'm sure that they'll keep adding fish over time. Let's see if there's anything that we didn't see. Excuse me. We've seen all of the ones with the exclamation points. I don't think we saw that one. That was pretty. Where is it? Currently in, there's none in my reef. They're in the coral reef. Maybe we saw them and I just didn't notice. Gray triggerfish. Oh Lord. Gotta be careful of triggerfish. None in your reef. Moon jellies! They don't really look like that, but still! They're in the kelp forest biome. I didn't see them. So there are quite a few fish. Ooh, these are really cute. I love cowfish. They're fun. Ooh, and then there's other ones. That's a moray right there. Or right there. Yeah, there. Very cool. Spiny chromis. This is another kind of damn fish. These are in the kelp forest. Well, if we go back. If we go back to the kelp forest, will we see more? Let's go back. Yes, please load it. The chat is saying they love cowfish and that they love the devs. Yes, shout out to the devs of this game for sending it to me. I really appreciate it and I really enjoyed it. This is a really lovely game. Oh, look, there it is. There it is! And it's not going to attack us. Which is great, because I don't want to be attacked. There it is. So this one's vulnerable as well. And they show you how big it is in centimeters. That's fun. Currently in a reef. Yeah, so it looks like over time, more fish will join in. And I'm guessing that as you add more stuff, you'll get more fish. Oh, look! There's the moon jelly! Yeah! Yeah, they're found everywhere. These are really cool. And they have a really, really weird life cycle. It's super complex. And they have sexual and asexual phases. And they'll have like these budding off. It looks like a big tube with a bunch of them on it, and they'll just butt them off. It's really weird. It's very alien-like. Alright, let's X out of this. Let's go back to our original coral reef and just see what's going on over there. If we got more fish. We haven't added to it, so there may not be. It doesn't look like there are any new ones. Nah, there's nothing new here. Maybe we'd have to add more. Well, anyway, this has been a really lovely experience. I really like this game. Thank you so much to the devs for sending it to me. And this has been really chill. I feel really calm. I hope you all feel really calm after this. It's just a nice little chill out with really pretty music. I don't feel like I said as much about marine biology as I would have liked to, but I was just really vibing. I want to see our little kelp forest one more time. It's so pretty. But yeah, W's in the chat for this game. It was really, ooh, hello. They were like right in my face. Yeah, this is my favorite one. Look at this. Ooh, there's moon jellies here too. Yeah. It's looking really, really nice. Oh, look, there's more. There's more fish here. I don't remember if the Diodon was here already. That one, he's just like looking up. It's very funny. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game. There's my Menopsis femininus. Okay, I want to see it one more time before we go. Hello, hello. There it is. Anapsis. I said it wrong a second ago, but it's Anapsis femininus. So pretty. So beautiful. So elegant. Alright. Well, I had a wonderful time. I hope you all had a wonderful time too. Thank you all so much for coming. as always, let me know how you felt about this game. And yeah, it comes out April 14th on Steam. So please support this game. We all had a really lovely time, it seems, playing it. Yeah, it's been a lovely time. I hope that you had vibes, and yeah, and that you sleep well. Okay, bye. See you in the next episode.